Imagine, just for a moment, a future where everything you know and love, your home, your family's stories, the land beneath your feet, and the very traditions that shape your identity, are all at risk of vanishing forever. Picture waking up each day knowing that the place your ancestors called home, the forests that have sheltered your people for generations, could be gone tomorrow. This isn't just a distant nightmare or a scene from a dystopian novel. For some, it's a reality unfolding right now. For the Guarani people of South America, this fear is not imaginary, it's a daily struggle. Their very identity, woven through centuries of tradition, language, and connection to the land, is on the verge of disappearing. The Guarani are not just losing territory, they are at risk of losing the essence of who they are. This is the stark reality facing the Guarani people, whose roots run deep in the forests and rivers of South America. Their story is one of resilience, but also of heartbreak, a story that is rarely told, often overshadowed by louder headlines and global events. The world's attention is fleeting, and stories like theirs are too often lost in the noise. But this is a story we cannot afford to ignore. It's a story of survival, of a people fighting to keep their culture alive against overwhelming odds. The Guarani have endured unimaginable challenges. Their numbers have dwindled, their land has been taken. Deforestation, forced displacement, and broken promises have threatened not just their homes, but their way of life. Families have been uprooted, sacred sites destroyed, and natural world they depend on is shrinking every day. Yet here's the shocking truth. Despite centuries of pressure, despite the loss and the pain, the Guarani spirit remains unbroken. They are not giving up. Instead, they are fighting back in ways both big and small, by passing down their language, by teaching their children the old songs and dances, by gathering in ceremony, and by standing together in protest. Their resilience is a testament to the strength of their culture and the power of hope. The Guarani are demanding a future where their voices are heard, their rights respected, and their children can grow up proud of who they are. This is not just their fight, it's a call to all of us to listen, to learn, and to stand in solidarity. This is their story, and it's time the world heard it. So, who are the Guarani? They are the indigenous people of South America, their history stretching back thousands of years. Their ancestral lands span across Brazil, Paraguay, Bolivia, and Argentina, a vast territory rich in natural beauty and cultural heritage. The Guarani have always lived in harmony with nature, their lives intertwined with the rainforest and its rhythms. They are known for their deep spiritual connection to the land, their vibrant music and storytelling traditions, and their strong sense of community. But their world has been turned upside down in recent centuries. The Guarani story took a dark turn in the 20th century. As industries like logging and agriculture boomed, their ancestral lands became prime targets for exploitation. Vast swaths of rainforest were cleared, often illegally, to make way for cattle ranches and soybean plantations. Imagine your home being bulldozed, your sacred sites desecrated, your way of life ripped away. This is the reality the Guarani have faced for generations. The loss of their land has had a devastating impact not just on their livelihoods but on their very identity. The theft of their land is just one part of the story. The Guarani have also been subjected to forced assimilation policies, pressured to abandon their language, their beliefs, their very way of life. Many were forced into poverty and marginalized in society, their voices silenced. Imagine being told your language is worthless, your traditions are backward. This cultural assault has taken a heavy toll on the Guarani, particularly on the younger generations. But even in the face of such adversity, their spirit endures. Language is the lifeblood of any culture, and for the Guarani, it's no different. Their languages, yes, they have several, are deeply connected to their worldview, their spirituality, their very being. But these languages are under threat, their use discouraged, their transmission disrupted. Imagine a world where your children no longer understand the stories of your ancestors, where the songs of your people fall silent. This is the very real danger facing the Guarani, but they are fighting back, establishing language schools, reclaiming their linguistic heritage, ensuring their voices will continue to be heard. To understand the challenges facing the Guarani, we need to look back at history. The arrival of Europeans in South America marked a turning point, ushering in an era of colonialism that had a devastating impact on indigenous populations. The Guarani were no exception. They were subjected to violence, enslavement, and displacement, their lands seized, their cultures suppressed. The echoes of this brutal past continue to resonate today, shaping the realities faced by indigenous communities across the continent. Despite the immense challenges they face, displacement from their ancestral lands, threats to their way of life, and the ongoing struggle for recognition, the Guarani are not giving up. For generations, they have endured hardship and injustice, yet their spirit remains unbroken. Their story is one of perseverance, of a people who refuse to let adversity define them. Each day, the Guarani rise with determination, holding on to their traditions and dreams for a better future. Across their territories, communities are organizing, demanding their rights be recognized, their voices be heard. From the dense forests of Brazil to the rolling hills of Paraguay, Guarani leaders and activists are coming together, marching in solidarity and raising their banners high. They gather in peaceful protest, not only to defend their land, but to assert their identity and dignity. Their message is clear: they will not be silenced, and their connection to the land is unbreakable. In villages and settlements, the Guarani are reclaiming their ancestral lands, revitalizing their languages, and fighting for a future where their cultures can thrive. Elders teach the young the stories and songs of their ancestors, passing down wisdom that has survived centuries. Children learn to speak Guarani, to plant crops as their forebears did, and to honor the earth that sustains them. These acts of cultural renewal are powerful forms of resistance, ensuring that their heritage endures. These are not just stories of struggle, they are stories of resilience and hope, of the enduring power of the human spirit. Within every family and every gathering, there is a sense of unity and pride. The Guarani celebrate their identity, cherishing the bonds between generations. Elders share memories of the past, while youth look to the future with hope and determination. Together they find strength in community, drawing inspiration from their shared journey. Through vibrant cultural celebrations, music, and rituals, the Guarani are showing the world that even in the face of overwhelming odds, it is possible to resist, to fight back, and to keep the flame of their culture burning bright. Their dances and songs echo through the forests, a testament to their enduring presence. The Guarani remind us all that hope can take root even in the harshest conditions, and that the seeds they plant today will blossom into a future where their people and traditions continue to flourish. The fight for the Guarani's future is a fight for justice, for equality, for the right of indigenous peoples to exist and thrive on their own terms. It's a fight that requires our attention, our support, our solidarity. We can all play a part in amplifying their voices, in raising awareness about their struggles, in demanding that their rights be respected. The future of the Guarani, like the future of all indigenous cultures, depends on our collective action. The story of the Guarani is a stark reminder of the importance of cultural preservation. Their journey, marked by both struggle and resilience, is not just a chapter in history, but a living testament to the enduring power of tradition and identity. For centuries, the Guarani have maintained a way of life deeply rooted in their ancestral lands, passing down wisdom, language, and customs from one generation to the next. When a culture disappears, we lose a unique perspective on the world, a wealth of knowledge, and a connection to the past that can never be replaced. The Guarani elders, as keepers of stories and traditions, play a vital role in ensuring that their heritage survives. Through storytelling, song, and daily practice, they teach the younger generation not only how to live, but how to honor the land and each other. Each craft, each woven pattern, and each piece of art is a thread in the rich tapestry of human experience. These creations are more than objects, they are living symbols of identity, memory, and belonging. The intricate designs tell stories of ancestors, of the forest, and of the spirits that guide the Guarani people. The Guarani have so much to teach us about living in harmony with nature, respecting the delicate balance of the rainforest, and understanding that every plant, animal, and river has a role in the web of life. Their traditional farming methods, sustainable hunting, and deep spiritual connection to the land offer valuable lessons for a world facing environmental crisis. They show us the power of community, where cooperation and mutual support are at the heart of daily life. Celebrations, rituals, and communal work reinforce bonds that have held the Guarani together through generations. In a world that often values individualism, the Guarani remind us of the strength found in unity and shared purpose. Their story is also one of perseverance and the resilience of the human spirit. Despite facing displacement, loss of land, and threats to their way of life, the Guarani continue to rebuild, adapt, and assert their rights. Their determination inspires us to reflect on our own capacity to overcome adversity and to stand up for what matters most. It is our duty to listen to their stories, to honor their voices, and to recognize the value of their experiences. By gathering around their elders and leaders, the Guarani demonstrate the importance of intergenerational dialogue and respect for wisdom gained over lifetimes. We must open our hearts and minds to learn from their experiences, embracing opportunities for cross-cultural exchange and education. When we engage with the Guarani, we not only gain insight into their world, but also discover new ways to approach our own challenges, whether in environmental stewardship, community building, or personal growth. We must stand with them in their fight for a brighter future, supporting their efforts to protect their land, rights, and culture. The struggle for Indigenous rights is not just their battle, it is a call to all of us to defend justice, dignity, and the diversity that enriches humanity. The survival of their culture is not only about preserving the past, but about nurturing hope for future generations. When Guarani children learn the songs, stories, and skills of their ancestors, they carry forward a living legacy that will shape the world for years to come. And indeed, the survival of our planet may depend on it. The wisdom of the Guarani, rooted in respect for nature and community, offers a path toward a more sustainable and compassionate future for us all.